Big 2 News.
Jill and I pray, and I sincerely mean this, pray for those who've lost loved ones.
Developing now at 10, tonight President Joe Biden addresses the nation after a series of tornadoes crossed through 6 states. Federal resources are now heading to meet that need. And this new drone footage tonight of an Amazon facility in Edwardsville, Illinois. We're learning tonight 6 people are dead after police say that warehouse took a direct hit from a tornado. It caused a major portion of the building to collapse. At least 30 people were able to escape. Good evening, I'm Rob Tuke. Thanks for joining us tonight.
And I'm Stefania Martinez. At least 22 tornadoes across 6 states left a path of destruction overnight. Here's ABC's Rena Roy with the latest tonight on the damage and recovery.
A string of powerful storms and tornadoes leaving a path of destruction across parts of the Midwest and the South.
Last night I thought it was as bad as it could possibly be, but you come back in the daylight and it's even worse than you thought the night before.
Kentucky, one of the hardest hit states, the governor declaring a state of emergency.
This has been the most devastating tornado event in our state's history. The level of devastation is unlike anything I've ever seen. Sadly, far too many homes that people were likely in entirely devastated.
The town of Mayfield nearly leveled.
Today we're going to focus on those who have lost so much, and that's where our hearts are, with them who have lost the people they love and the property and the way they make a living.
The courthouse clock tower collapsed, businesses left in ruins.
Now we clean and we get a game plan on how to open back up and start serving our community.
Further east, dozens of homes in Bowling Green damaged or destroyed. And in Arlington, Kentucky, a tornado caused this freight train derailment. There were no reports of injuries or fatalities. In Edwardsville, Illinois, officials confirm at least 2 fatalities and multiple injuries after storms caused this roof to collapse at an Amazon distribution center. This nursing home in Arkansas also hit by a tornado. First responders rescuing at least 20 people trapped inside. At least 1 person was killed, 5 others injured. The president speaking to the nation this afternoon.
It's a tragedy, and we still don't know how many lives are lost or the full extent of the damage. But I want to emphasize what I told all the governors. The federal government will do everything it can possibly do to help.
Rena Roy, ABC News, Mayfield, Kentucky.
To stay up to date with more developing news and other top stories, just head to our website, yourbasin.com.
Now, your Big 2 forecast first.
Well, friends, the weekend has arrived and some pretty great temperatures per usual. Today, West Texans were definitely able to enjoy 73-degree temperatures. Usually around this time in December, West Texans are definitely used to 60-degree temperatures. Today, pretty warm, but not as warm as we were back in 1987 when we were sitting at a nice and steamy 84 degrees. I'll have more of today's forecast later on in the show. Back over to you guys.
The people we serve are being touched just as we were by Mike.
Alpine Fire Chief Michael Scudder died on Sunday evening from a cardiac emergency. He was 61 years old. ABC Big 2's Avi Kargloth joins us live tonight in studio.
Avi, this is a tremendous loss for the Alpine community.
Yeah, Alpine EMS Director and Fire Chief Michael Scudder served Alpine and Brewster County for almost 50 years. He was a selfless man, even in his final moments.
He would be remembered as someone who always put others before himself.
On Sunday, Chief Scudder was on an emergency call helping a patient who was experiencing shortness of breath and chest pains. He helped the patient before driving them to the hospital and advised the EMTs to take the patient into the emergency entrance. After the EMTs helped the patient, they found Scudder in the ambulance, having a cardiac emergency, and he died from his injuries.
Whether it was his employees, his firefighters, or community members and patients, he did everything he could to make sure other people were taken care of before of himself.
Michael Scudder joined the fire department as a junior fireman with his identical twin brother Mark when they were only 14 years old. Both went on to become heads of the Alpine EMS and fire departments. Michael served the local community for so long that he reached a level of celebrity status in Brewster County.
Every time we'd go out to eat together, I can't count, there'd be at least 2 people every time we go out to come up to him and say, you helped my father, you helped my daughter. It's great to know that people remember the work he did. And through this job, he's probably seen just about everyone in Alpine and Brewster County.
Mark Scudder died in 2019, leaving Alpine to mourn both twins in a small time frame after being community pillars for nearly half a century. It seems fitting that the brothers who gave most of their lives to the department may one day be honored with a special level of recognition.
Plans of possibly naming the fire station in their honor. He wanted to do that for Mark, and I think it would be fitting, since it was both of them for almost 50 years in this and the other building, to name it after them in their honor.
Michael Scudder is survived by his daughter Jessica, his nephews Corey and Colby, and his grandson Michael Patterson, who was named in honor of his pappy. There will be a memorial service for Michael Scudder on Monday at 3 p.m. at the Alpine Fire Station, with a burial following at Elm Grove Cemetery. Reporting live in studio, Avi Kargloth, ABC Big 2 News.
Well, it was a busy day at the Penwell Knights Raceway, a lot of smoke. This was just one of the events today, a burnout contest. And as you can see, some people had to rearrange where they were sitting. Families and friends got together at the track for a very special event. On Thursday night, we first told you about Take It to the Track for Zach. It's an event to promote racing on a track which is a safe and controlled environment and not on the streets. 22-year-old Zach Landry was killed street racing 7 years ago on this day. Today, his family joined others at the track to keep Zach's name alive. There was much more than just racing. There was a toy drive too. Santa pulled in with a truckload of toys as well, from bikes to Hot Wheels, and all of that's going to the children at High Sky Children's Ranch in Midland. The event wrapped up at 5 tonight.
It's been bittersweet. You know, we spent about an hour out at the graveside with him, and then come out here to honor him. And it's a great time for everybody to come to the track and race safely and stay off the streets.
If you want to do it, come out here to do it, because the streets are too busy. You know, in Odessa, we see way too often where someone will be seriously hurt or killed.
Now, Zach's family held an emotional balloon release too, remembering their son who also loved to race at Penwell.
No big surprises. We've been very inundated with Texas patients, but also patients from the regions around Texas as well that Texas clinics would have served.
While Texas' new law remains in legal limbo, hundreds of women are going to other states for abortion services. The law allows private citizens to sue anyone who aids in abortion after heart activity is detected in the womb. That can occur early as 6 weeks in pregnancy.
And the High Court weighed procedural questions about that enforcement, but not the substance of the law itself. ABC's Mary Alice Parks has the details.
Bottom line for now, that Texas law stays on the books. And so in the second largest state in the country, it is still nearly impossible to get an abortion. And it will likely stay that way for women in Texas for at least the next several months. Now, the court did decide that a very limited and specific challenge to that Texas law could go forward in lower courts. And Chief Justice John Roberts urged that lower district court to move quickly. He made clear that he is not a big fan of this Texas law. Remember, it allows anyone to sue someone that they think maybe helped facilitate an abortion. And he broke with his other conservative colleagues and wrote that regardless of the abortion debate, a law like that could be used to infringe on other constitutional rights. Now, the liberals on the court, they said that this law in Texas and its impact on women's health was madness. They said that a state should not be able to find backdoors like this to nullify federal rights that they just don't like. And this decision, of course, not in a vacuum. Just last month, the justices also heard that other abortion case out of Mississippi. And there's a real possibility that next year these justices will decide that they, in fact, do not think that women have a constitutional right to terminate a pregnancy. And a decision like that would surely pave the way for more restrictive laws like the Texas law. Mary Alice Parks, ABC News, the Supreme Court.
The decision on Mississippi Dub's case isn't expected until June. If justices choose to overhaul Roe v. Wade, Texas has a separate trigger law in place that would ban all abortions.
Tonight, a local student is taking her athletic skills to the next level. She just signed with a highly competitive college. Up next, we check in with a teen from Monahans.
And well, friends, today West Texans were able to enjoy a couple wins in the Permian Basin, giving us a sunny Saturday. Will tomorrow's weather conditions be similar to today? I'll have the answer after the break.
Coming up, UTPB basketball was lighting it up today like a Christmas tree. We'll show you if their hot shooting led to a victory.
So many reasons to give this holiday season, but they are the #1 reason we give back every year with your help. Join Carpet Tech for our annual holiday toy drive benefiting Buckner Midland. When you give a toy, we'll give you a free room of carpet cleaning.
Help us give back this season. We'll pick up your donation and give you a free room of carpet cleaning with the purchase of another.
Schedule your BOGO carpet cleaning with your toy donation. Because we're the #1 reason.
It's time to try the brand new Golden Chick boneless wings. Tasty, huh? You can choose from 3 amazing flavors. We got original buffalo, garlic parm, and kickin' Korean barbecue. Oh, you got some on your face there. You might want to, don't waste any of that. Free napkins with every order.
Are your schools and office buildings healthy?
I'm Daniel Shelton, CEO of PC Automated Controls. More than 25 years, PC Automated has installed hundreds of smart energy solutions to create healthier schools and office buildings while saving our customers millions. Call us and get informed about how your school or office can be smart, healthy, energy-efficient building. PC Automated, smarter buildings made simple. Get informed, get an assessment today, and call PC Automated.
You've seen the headlines, a holiday crime wave ripping across America. Who is really behind these blatant robberies, and just how big is this problem? All next week, News Nation goes in-depth with law enforcement nationwide and answers your questions, the trends they're seeing, the innovative ways retailers are fighting back, and how to protect your family. Our special coverage, Holidays on Alert, all next week on Morning in America and across all News Nation platforms.
My mom is the strongest mom I know. She wakes up super early to make sure I'm never late for school. She always says I should do my best in everything and to always follow my dreams. She's the smartest and bravest mom who always takes care of people who need her help. There's no one else like her. My mom is my super mom.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet. Watch Samantha Smarechniak and meteorologist Ryan DePhillips at 11:30. We warn you first.
Well, friends, happy Saturday. Today is actually one of those days where, you step outside, you see the sun, but as soon as you put that foot out door, that's when that cold air hits you just a little bit. Speaking of that cold air, it's actually a chilly kind of day for the basin, but still pretty warm enough. Midland Odessa at a high of 54 degrees, tied with Seminole. Big Spring, a nice 69 degrees. Our friends at Presidio, where it's always nice and warm, actually managed to get to 64 degrees, but there were some areas that did, get in their lower 50s, such as the Guadalupe Pass sitting at 51 degrees, Carlsbad at 54, and even Hobbs at 52 degrees. Now, for the most part, the entire Permian Basin sitting in their upper to mid 50s and even close to their upper 60s. Not bad whatsoever. Now, as we continue on with our evening, it's actually very clear outside, but we have dipped our temperatures into the 30s, literally dead set at 30 degrees. Very cool and clear kind of evening. So if you are going to take a look at the stars, do be sure you have a blanket and even maybe some hot chocolate so you can enjoy the stars and see if you can see the Great Dipper and all those good stuff. Now, as we continue on with our Saturday, we are going to continue to be in that cold front, but we will be sitting at 42 degrees eventually. We're going to continue to see that cold front in the basin until Sunday, 1 p.m. That's when we clear right now, and then that's when we reach, our upper 50s. We have Midland Odessa at 59 degrees, tying with Big Spring, Seminole at 58 degrees, Presidio nice and warm sitting at 60 degrees, so definitely not bad whatsoever. It's actually going to be very similar to today's temperatures where you step outside and feel that cool air, but the sun's going to be out. Tomorrow's also going to be perfect for a walk with a nice breeze. In the morning, we're going to start off very cool, but still a sunny morning at 30 degrees. And then by the time we get into noon, we'll be sitting at a nice and warm 59. The sun is still going to be out, and it's going to remain out until 4 p.m. Some more sun, you guys. But, you know, our temperatures increase to 68 degrees. Definitely not bad whatsoever. If you have a dog, do be sure to go on out and enjoy those temperatures. Now, while you are outside, it is very important to take a look at our winds. Right now, we are very calm sitting, and, you know, our single digits, except for Stockton, sitting at 11 miles per hour. But as we continue on into our Sunday, there will be a point in time where you have to hold on to your lashes, just like how on Friday we did. Now, by the time we get into 8 p.m. on Sunday, we'll be sitting at 14 miles per hour in Midland, Odessa, 60 miles per hour in Big Spring, and then other areas will be sitting at some very calmer winds. And we'll see the double digits until we get into our Monday morning. Definitely not too bad whatsoever. Then we get into our pollencaster, and it reads that everything is pretty much going to be sitting very low. But do be sure to take the necessary precautions so that you can make the most of your Sunday. And then we actually, you know, just to recap, we will be sitting in our 30s. It's going to be a very cool kind of morning, but wait for it because I'm smiling. It's going to be sunny, so we'll take what we can get, but we won't stay in our 30s for too long. We actually make it to a nice and steamy 68 degrees, you guys. Not bad whatsoever.
Well, Bridget, I actually got sunburnt today. You can't see with this nice layer of makeup I have on my face, but the sun was out today. It was nice.
It definitely was.
I got a little sunshine on my back. It always feels nice.
There we go. But then we had the wind, so it was good. We had our hairs.
All right, thank you for that, Bridget. Well, tonight, new at 10, one local athlete is racing her way to the top after signing with a Division I school. We've talked with Hope Santiago before about her other accomplishments.
Now, ABC Big 2's Tatiana is checking with her again to talk about her journey to this moment.
Hope Santiago is shattering records on and off the track, and her journey is just beginning.
It took me a very long time. I've been doing this for about 7 years now, and just been working harder every year.
Lobos head girls track coach Rob Ontiveros says that Hope is a world-class athlete, and he isn't surprised at all that her athletic career continues to take off.
She works really hard, never complains. Arizona's always been the talk and the goal, and so she's doing it, and she's following her dreams.
A lot of people who rally around her say that Hope signing to Arizona University is just the beginning.
She does things that a lot of able-bodied people cannot do. I'm so proud of her. I'm ready for her to go and conquer the world.
Former Paralympian Saul Mendoza says that Arizona will be the training ground for Hope as she sets her sights on bigger things.
In Arizona University, they have a program that they practice 6 times a week, 2 times a day, and once she's there, that's a perfect pack for her to compete in the Paralympics, and we're hoping that she can make it to Paris 2024.
And her parents say that they are proud of their daughter and know that she will reach heights that no one has ever gone before.
Being in a wheelchair is not the end. That's just the very beginning of it. I'm really proud to be her father.
Hope says that going to Arizona University was a dream of hers that's now coming true. In Monahans, Tatiana Battle, ABC Big 2 News.
Really, what an amazing story. Now, we toss it over to sports now with Cameron Stewart. And Cameron, you guys were at the Coliseum all week doing some fun challenges with the Jackalopes, but now they actually have a huge series to play.
Yeah, Rob, we had a ton of fun this week, but it's almost time for us to start paying rent at the Jack Shack where we've been there so much. But yeah, the Jackalopes taking on New Mexico tonight after a big victory last night, and it tied these two teams in the standings with that win. Connor Couette and the Jackalopes sharpening their focus, trying to take sole possession of second place in the division tonight. Opening minutes, a shot from the point is awkward for Alex Proctor. It actually trickles down his back. The Ice Wolves think they've scored here, but the refs rule the net was off its pegs before it crossed the goal line. Still scoreless in the first, and this time Proctor leaves no doubt with a nifty glove save at full stretch. And how about this from Emerson Good? Picks the defenseman clean and has some open ice, but he can't find this short side. Great chance, and he can't believe he didn't score on that one. We stay scoreless. New Mexico getting a chance on the doorstep, but Proctor again answers the bell. And maybe there's a bell to start the fight. A little bit of rough stuff leading to some matching minors here early in the game. Under 2 to go in the period. Captain Dylan Bentley tries his luck from a bad angle and finds the back of the net. Wolves would take a 1-0 lead into the room. The Jacks battle back, but it's currently in a shootout. Over at UTBB, first-year head coach Kyle Tolan has liked the way his team has battled so far this season. They had a big lead in the first half against St. Mary's, but Tyler Karen finds a lane and flushes it home on that one. And then the next possession for the Rattlers, they're going to the rim again. Josh Brewer with the jam, but they're still down 10 in the first half. Falcons will be living away from the rim, specifically Miles Daniels, who hits the 3 over Karen there. They're up 12. A little later, they look for the lob. It's not there, but Lemmy Howard gets the tough finish anyway for 2, and it was this kind of half for the Rattlers. They get the steal. Brewer thinks he has a putback jam, but doink, Rattlers can't buy a bucket. On the other end, they're buy one, get one free. As Daniels is open again, Falcons red hot from beyond the arc. They were up 20 at the half, and they win it by 8. Well, the Heisman Trophy winners added another member to their exclusive fraternity tonight as Alabama quarterback Bryce Young took home the annual award for the nation's best college football player. The sophomore led the Crimson Tide to the SEC championship and the #1 seed in this month's college football playoff. He also threw for over 4,000 yards, 43 touchdowns, and just 4 interceptions this season. Young received 8 times as many first-place votes as the next closest vote-getter in the Heisman race. Michigan defensive lineman Aiden Hutchinson came in second. And tomorrow marks the first of 2 times in a 3-week span the Cowboys will face off against the Washington football team. Our Mickey Spagnola tells us what the boys have to do to get the victory that might just sew up the division crown.
Time for our Silver Star Nation keys to Cowboys Washington, noon Sunday at FedEx Field. The first key is no running allowed. Last year in 2 games against the Cowboys, Washington ran for 390 yards. This year, they're ranked 9th in rushing offense, averaging 125 yards. The Cowboys can't allow Washington control the game on the ground. The second key is passing time. When the Cowboys were averaging 31 points a game over the first 7 and going 6-1, they were hitting big plays in the passing game. To get back to that Sunday against Washington, the offensive line must give Dak Prescott time to be able to throw against a pressure-heavy defense. And the third key is nothing scrambled. Washington quarterback Taylor Heineke is most dangerous when he's creating something out of nothing. So the Cowboys with DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory, Neville Gallimore back on the field along with Micah Parsons must all get together for the first time in this game all season and stop all that nonsense. For the Silver Star Nation, Mickey Spagnola here at the Star.
Cameron, the Cowboys seem like a much better team than Washington, but this game is a critical one.
Yeah. I mean, two times in the last month. So Washington wins this, they're right back in that divisional race. This is where it can get a little bit hairy.
Well, thanks, Cameron.
Of course.
Mission accomplished. For Michael Strahan, the Blue Origin crew. Right after the break, we show you the successful launch in the Van Horn today.
Primetime's most buzzworthy night on television.
I would like to buy an E, please. Shut up, buzzer person!
Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, Sunday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Now that was the perfect last bite. What made it so perfect? Let's back up. There's crispy bacon and a melty cheese. Yes. And then there's the clincher, the smooth roasted heat of all those grilled Hatch green chilies. Perfect. Right down to the first bite. The limited time Hatch Green Chili Bacon Burger and new Hatch Green Chili Bacon Chicken Sandwiches. Good thing there's Whataburger. Available by dine-in, drive-thru, curbside, and delivery.
Kathy Eastham Fine Jewelry, celebrating 40 years of extraordinary jewelry.
We're optimizing your connections. Our new smart Wi-Fi 6 technology powered by Optimum features mesh coverage for a better whole home Wi-Fi experience. Now with an extender included, you'll get Wi-Fi even in those hard to reach places. Stream, work, and game faster, all on one powerful mesh Wi-Fi network. Greater whole home coverage is here with Smart Wi-Fi 6, now including a free Wi-Fi extender with select internet packages.
Home. Sure, it's your furniture and electronics and appliances, but this holiday season at Conn's Home Plus, we know it's that plus a whole lot more. Yes, it's a fridge, plus a gallery of good tidings. It's a TV, plus where you enjoy the holiday warm and fuzzies. It's where we pull out the classics, plus whatever this is. We call it living the plus life. Shop your Big Bow Gift headquarters and save with our big selection of products, hot deals, top brands, plus next day delivery options and personalized financing. It's your Big Bow Gift headquarters at Conn's Home Plus.
Get ready for your day with meteorologist Ryan DePhillips.
Well, across Texas tonight, that historic Blue Origin flight. ABC's Michael Strahan and a crew of 5 were in Van Horn today, where they blasted off into space. The flight was originally delayed on Thursday because of heavy winds. Now that rocket launched just before 10 this morning.
ABC Morgan's Norwood has the latest on the Van Horn.
Donning his Blue Origin hat and sporting a fresh set of wings, Michael Strahan returning to Earth and recapping his epic Blue Origin spaceflight, tweeting, "Touchdown has a new meaning."
It was surreal, however you want to spell that, but it was unbelievable. It's hard to even describe it.
At maximum speeds of 2,244 miles per hour, the GMA anchor and NFL great rocketing to the edge of space alongside 5 others, including the daughter of Alan Shepard, the first American in space and the spacecraft's namesake. The team experiencing 3 minutes of zero gravity, marveling at the thrill of weightlessness. Their audio captured from inside the capsule. After reaching 66 miles above the Earth's surface, the team parachuted back down and welcomed with a roar of celebrations. Oh my God! Blue Origin founder Jeff Bezos coming out to greet the crew, and one by one, Michael hugging all of his loved ones. This mission took roughly 3.5 days to prepare for. Michael and crew underwent hours of training and simulations, Michael explaining that rigorous readiness operation.
Learning how to buckle up in zero G, learning how to get in your seat in the first place. Sure. Learning the access control panel, the crew control panel, hearing the sounds that you're going to hear.
It was time to test their knowledge Saturday morning, flawlessly executing all they learned as they successfully completed the launch.
Just see the curvature, the atmosphere, blue, the earth. Just, it was too short.
So unless there's some unexpected commercial space launch between now and December 31st, get this, Michael and his crew will be the last Americans to qualify for the commercial space astronaut wings from the FAA. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Van Horn, Texas.
Police here in Texas aren't wasting any time this holiday season. Coming up, the hairy situation leading to an arrest. Stay with us.
Big 2 Sports, brought to you by Glasheen Valles and Enderman Injury Lawyers.
Shop great gifts and Christmas hot deals at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get up to 50% off game tables, up to 50% off hoodies and sweatshirts, and 20% off all fishing combos. These deals end December 12th. Shop at your Academy store at academy.com.
COVID-19 booster shots are now available in New Mexico. Why are you getting yours?
I'm getting my booster shot so I can spend time with my whole family without worrying about it.
I'm getting my booster with my friends so we can keep doing weekly breakfast together.
So I can keep teaching without any distractions.
So I can go to work for my family.
I'm getting my booster shot
for my family,
my community,
and myself.
Whatever your reason, you can schedule your booster shot today at vaccinenm.org.
There are so many reasons to give this holiday season, but they are the #1 reason we give back every year with your help. Join Carpet Tech for our annual holiday toy drive benefiting Buckner Midland. When you give a toy, we'll give you a free room of carpet cleaning.
Help us give back this season. We'll pick up your donation and give you a free room of carpet cleaning with the purchase of another.
Schedule your BOGO carpet cleaning with your toy donation. Because we're the #1 reason.
Feed the family at Golden Chick with our mega delicious holiday sampler. 10 golden tenders, 4 pieces of mixed chicken, 2 family sides, and 4 fresh baked rolls. Everything you love about Golden Chick in one delicious package.
Golden Chick.
The City of Odessa and First Basin Credit Union invite you to experience the Permian Basin's largest holiday lighting display. It's Star Bright Village at McKinney Park in Odessa. Open nightly through January 2nd. Walk or drive through more than 80 holiday displays and 300,000 lights as the holidays come to life. If you choose to walk the walking trail, please social distance. Admission is free, but donations are accepted. Star Bright Village, presented by First Basin Credit Union and the City of Odessa.
Well, it's a hairy situation in Texas tonight. Hewitt police aren't wasting any time making arrests this holiday season. They took to social media to share this video at their city's Christmas tree lighting, saying officers saw a wanted subject, and it so happened to be Mr. Grinch attending the ceremony. Now officers confirmed the warrant out of Rosebud and took him in without incident. What a sight.
Coming up after the break, Bridget will have a last look at the forecast. Stay tuned.
I need 3 garlic butter bacon burgers.
Coming right up.
Will someone grab me some more cheese? Keep that garlic butter coming.
Burger up.
Order up. Sonic garlic butter bacon burger.
It's time with our families and with our friends. It's what we love. We are Cavenders, and this is how we live. There's something for everyone on your list during Cavender's Christmas Countdown Sale. Right now, you can get $10 off men's and ladies' jeans by Harriet, Cinch, rock and roll denim, and more. Going on now at Cavender's.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. From floral stems to ornaments and tabletop decor to the tree you need this year, our famous Perch pop-up tree is sure to wow and bring Christmas cheer. With our unique gift selection, you are sure to find something for everyone on your list this holiday season. Be sure to check out our Instagram for upcoming shopping events. Perch Home Store, your one-shop stop for gifts and decor.
Guys, I've been thinking a lot about these shipping shortages. I just don't want our customers to have to deal with this type of thing.
You know, I don't want them to wait either, but we have stuff coming in every day, and we have component accounts to do builds with Titleist, Callaway, TaylorMade, and a few others.
Well, how about this? Just to kind of ease your mind on that, and our customers' minds, why don't we just offer with purchase free fittings until December 24th, and then that way they can wait while it's cold outside and be ready by spring.
That's a great idea.
I love that.
Yeah.
Guys, I also have some great ideas for some Christmas deals.
I need 3 Fritos Chili Cheese Junior Wraps.
Adding Fritos.
Order up.
Sonic Fritos Chili Cheese Junior Wrap.
Well, friends, Sunday, the sun is going to be out. So we're going to emphasize the sun in Sunday. We're going to start off our morning at 30 degrees, then by noon, 59 degrees, and then 4 p.m. we will be sitting at 68 degrees. And with all those temperature changes, the one thing that's going to remain consistent is the sun. So do be sure to have your shades. And actually taking a look at that 7-day forecast, it's actually going to show that we will be sitting at 68 degrees, a sunny Sunday. And then for the first half of the week, we will be sitting in our 70s. We do have Wednesday sitting at close almost to 80 degrees, and then we get to Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and that's when we have the lower half of, just the temperature scale. So definitely not too bad whatsoever. Rob, Stephanie, we're going to have our shades.
Oh, yeah. I'm super excited about that.
And just taking one last look at this rocket launch from Van Horn, the conditions this week, it was quite difficult. A lot of heavy winds, but this time of the week, things are much better, especially here in West Texas. And it is exciting to see all these launches taking place here in West Texas. It's just something that we want to point out, that we are proud as West Texans to see here. More launches, and Texas slowly becoming the heart of all rocket launches.
I am amazed, honestly. And speaking of the wind, you guys, we're all new here, but I saw tumbleweed. Like, the wind was really blowing for me to be able to see tumbleweed.
And the size of those tumbleweeds, it could take out an entire car.
Literally.
Yeah, it is crucial.
Well, that's all the time we have for news tonight.
And see you guys tomorrow night.